Fun. All right, yo, here we go. We're live. Welcome to Untitled. My name is R. Jones, and I'm your host slash moderator. Thank you for joining us here on a Thursday evening. Hope everybody's doing well, staying safe out there as well. I'm not doing this by myself. I'm joined by my main man, Dom, formerly of the BX, but now he's in the Carolinas doing his thing. What's up, Dom? How you doing, man?
Good evening, Mr. Jones.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got and here's my buddy from Hollis, Queens, where I roamed and grew up. My man David Sanford. Dave, thanks for joining us. How you feeling, man?
I'm good. How are you, brother? How you doing, brothers?
What up,
Good.
Dave?
Everybody's good.
Everybody's good, man. Hopefully, like I was talking to Dom earlier, hopefully you guys have been specifically you, David, because you're a New Yorker. No offense, Dom, but wearing that mask during those last couple of days been rough out here,
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So if my voice sounds I've been a little congested all week.
Oh boy.
But I've been wearing that mask out there because it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Particularly yesterday.
Yeah.
What kind of mask were y'all wearing? Were y'all wearing or just the old COVID mask?
Yeah, I mean, those the KN95?
95. Yeah, that's what I had. I had the same thing.
I had a bunch of them,
Same here.
Yeah.
And it was rough, man. I was like, I had to run a couple of errands.
I don't want to crack jokes in the beginning, but
yeah, go ahead.
I came home kind of early today. I put the TV on.
Right.
I like golf. I'm a golfer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have the RBC Canadian Open. The sky was clear.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about you guys. That's why I asked you, Art. How's the?
That's
like,
funny, man.
A bitch?
Exactly.
Yeah. I had somebody else tell me that today that they have, somebody in Canada, and it's like nice and sunny and bright.
Exactly.
It was pretty bad here.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Is it gone now?
It's dissipated a lot.
Yeah. For the most, I know yesterday was in the 400.
484.
Wow, it's almost 500. And
almost
today,
500.
And today they didn't get above 200. I don't think so.
Yeah, it was like 150 today, which is not good, but
no, but it's much better than
484.
And the Yankees did play today, didn't they? I think they're playing a doubleheader.
Yeah, they were supposed to play a doubleheader. I wasn't keeping up, so I don't know, but I tell you, it was a good call for last night, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It was
for sure.
The past what was it? What's today? Thursday. So Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday and Wednesday were not good. Wednesday was the worst that I've ever experienced. I mean, it was just the smell was in the air.
Right. You know what I found particular about this whole thing? Just last night, Wednesday evening, I learned that Eric Adams gave a press conference. And my lady and I, we were like, well, she didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. But as I watched the news this morning on New York One News, they mentioned that. I was like, oh, but you're doing it Wednesday evening.
Yeah.
I found that kind of strange. You know what I'm saying?
Like he was coming from the club.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, what the hell? I said, you're a little late to this.
I tell you though, the schools have been on it because on Tuesday we had a bunch of our kids, seniors, went to Great Adventure, and then the next day, Wednesday, they suspended all outdoor activities after school, PSAL events, anything pertaining to outside. So even if it was a field trip, and then yesterday was what we have here in New York. You guys remember Brooklyn Queens Day. So what they did was they turned Brooklyn Queens Day into a non-attendance day for students across the city, but certain like teachers, and I'm not UFT, so that's the teachers union. I'm a different union. I'm DC 37. So we get that as a holiday,
right?
But the teachers had to come in. Was supposed to have come in today for a professional development, but they went to remote for them,
right?
And then tomorrow there are no in-person school. All the students across New York City will be operating remote. So this is something now that since COVID, they have, learn that they can do this. So that's why we don't get any more snow days either.
Right.
Because they know that we can just switch the remote, turn it on and off.
Okay.
So there won't be any kids in school tomorrow either. Which I think is smart.
I think it's for the best. I think that's for the best.
I heard that it stretched all the way out to PA, guys.
Yeah,
it did.
There's people I know that live in Stroudsburg, Scranton.
It did, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, let me take the time at this time to welcome my brother Reggie. Your mic is live. If you're not muting it, but if you want to mute it, which you have it on mute, go right ahead and listen. I appreciate the support. With that being said, yo, let's get into the show, shall we?
All right.
First thing on the docket tonight is Phoenix Suns release super point guard Chris Paul. Your thoughts on that? And also, quite possibly, where will he go? The man is 38 years old. Personally, the Suns didn't want him at that price because we're talking about next year getting 30.8 million for next season. And for the numbers that he got last season and the fact that you're not too reliable, especially during the playoffs, as far as being on the court and producing, no, not at that price. Absolutely not.
Before the experts jump in, I just want to ask this question. Do you think that if Monty was still there, Chris would still be there?
No.
No.
Yeah, I have to agree with Dom. I would probably say no as well.
I wondered. I just wondered about it.
Right.
Was that, I just wondered if it just made it an easier
No, I
exit.
mean, I feel you. I mean, I think Monty was gonna kind of just like reduce his role anyway. You know what I'm saying? Maybe go more with Cameron Payne, the younger guy. Because again, if you're averaging 13 points, yo, dude. And again, and it's not even, you know what bothers me more than your lack of production is just your reliability on the court. And especially at that high price. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
It really isn't. It's not worth it. So that's why I'm like, you know.
Gotcha.
Is it me, or does this remind us of the Kemba Walker thing?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
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 Sure.
Big contract. The legs are gone.
Exactly.
Somebody's gonna get Chris Paul on the low because Phoenix is still responsible.
Right.
You know, if the NBA ever did anything right, their union, those are guaranteed contracts. This ain't the NFL.
Right.
So
right.
Phoenix is on the hook while somebody might pay them $1.8, $2.1 million. That's subtracted.
Right.
Gives Phoenix a little break.
Maybe he can finally make his way to the Lakers.
And that you answered both questions, Dave. And where will he end up?
Yeah.
Do you think the
Probably
Lakers?
on the Lakers.
Yeah. Like, okay, you can go now.
Yeah, I don't even know that, Dave, because I'm thinking, did the wheels come totally off him? I mean, we've watched this for how long now, guys? Let's be honest. He's part of the reason Monty Williams is gone.
For sure.
I
agree.
Yeah.
Nothing against Monty, though. You know, he did blow a 2-0 lead in the finals. He got smoked at home in deciding games 2 years in a row after losing the finals.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but there was Chris Paul.
Right.
You know, was you wasting $40, $50 million on this Kemba Walker?
Yeah.
He was part of that banana boat crew, right?
Yes, he was.
Oh.
Yeah. Him, LeBron.
But it seems like it was always the same injury, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like it. And that's why, again, like I said, guys like that, I wouldn't put money into him. I definitely wouldn't put money into Kyrie Irving. Not unless you could give me a damn near full season.
Yeah.
You understand? Then I would be like all in. But until then, nah, bro. So it's guys like that I have a problem with. You understand what I'm saying? As far as like these big money contracts.
It may pain us. But somebody gonna pay Kyrie.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Somebody gonna get over on the down low with Chris Paul. And hey, you know what, Dave? If he gives you 48 games, you'll settle for that as a backup.
You make him the backup to the backup.
The backup to the backup, exactly.
Is D'Antoni really a good coach, though?
Who?
Yeah.
The guy is asking, is Monty a really good coach? I said, is D'Antoni?
Why you gotta bring that guy?
Throwing shots. I'm throwing shots. I'm shooting shots right now.
Sounds so much better coming from Reggie, not me.
You know what I'm saying? Why you gotta bring that guy into the conversation, man?
Hey,
I'm just saying.
Listen. How many years he been coaching?
Well, I'll say this for Monty. He turned what he did in Phoenix to a big contract. Okay,
sure did.
He sure did. You know what I'm saying?
And everybody
I will say this, and I'm going to let it go. I don't want to hear nobody else complaining. Oh my God, we keep recycling coaches.
Right.
We keep doing it, and these guys get bigger raises than the team they failed at.
That's right. That's
but
right.
I will say this, and I'm going to shut up the rest of the night. Doc Rivers did not get hired.
Wow.
Oh. Yeah. Drop the mic. You don't need to be on the show no more.
There's nobody left. Team left.
Wow. That's why he didn't get hired.
He didn't. Yeah. He's going to China.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to coach the White?
Oh, yeah.
He's going to go coach the White Howard.
Yeah.
Or Stephon Marbury, one of them guys. Right. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, because he's out there as well.
No, Marbury got to be coaching by now.
Well, who knows, man?
There is a God. Doc Rivers does not have a job.
Hell yeah. But I tell you,
I won.
However, that contract with Monty, though, man, I think it changes it changes the landscape now for coaches. You understand?
It does. But let me just say this, before you go. He's going to have to show that he can coach now, because he doesn't have Booker, he doesn't have Ayton, he doesn't have the powerhouse. I mean, who they have in Detroit?
Nobody. I shouldn't say nobody.
But you got to understand with that, you're saying Ayton, Booker. Those guys were making more money than he was. How can you coach somebody that's making more money than you?
No, but I know. But what I'm saying is he had success, and
he had success in New Orleans, and New Orleans got rid of him for what?
Well, yeah, that is true. That is true. I'm just wondering now, does it put more of the focus on now that you don't have the weapons, the spotlight is going to be directly on him.
Yeah,
he gets the biggest $10 million a year alibi you'll ever know. He's going to a team where expectations are
low.
Exactly. So they have a first round pick. I forgot what Jaden Ivey was. He was a lottery pick. I know that. And now they're going to get another lottery pick this year. So in all actuality, he may get, I'll say at least a year. He'll get a year alibi because of the makeup of the team. And Cunningham missed most of the year last year.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Supposed to be on the rise point guard. He ain't waving guns in a nightclub, so we can give him credit for that.
Is that on the segment? Are we having a segment on that tonight? Let me know.
We can always make it a segment. We can always make it a segment.
It's them two idiots.
It's too easy.
Think about that, though, guys. Monty Williams, he's been a good spurt coach. He had a good spurt in New Orleans. He had a good spurt in Phoenix. But he don't have to worry about that now because he's going to a team that has – do they even have expectations? I mean –
Right.
Or are they looking for the 2024 first-round pick? I don't know. I'm just saying.
Probably so.
You already know,
their expectations are low. That's what shocked me about the money they gave him. I'm like, they could have hired me and Dave for $10,000 a year.
Word.
I can get 10 wins out of him.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. For sure. For sure.
I'm sorry.
I just say, look, you are kind, you are special, you are, I just pump up their ego. They'll give me a couple wins off of that.
You already know the deal. I'm trying to tell you, man. And to that Facebook user, we're gonna talk about Kyrie. Matter of fact, let me see. Is that coming up? Not yet, but it's coming up because we're gonna move on to something that bothered me greatly because I had a hard time understanding this guy during that interview, that god awful interview I think it was during the finals. Matter of fact, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver explaining the NBA in-season tournament.
You're gonna have to bring me up to speed on that one because
I can't even bring myself up to speed. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it goes a little something like this. Give me 1 second. It's the stupidest thing ever. I'm sorry. You know, I'm totally against this. I really am. I'm not even feeling this whatsoever. The league will be divided into 6 pools of 5 teams apiece. The pools will be composed of teams from the same conference, but that does not mean they will be based on divisions. On designated days during the first 6 weeks of the season, teams will play 4 group games. That means they will play each team in their pool once, with 2 games coming at home and 2 coming on the road. The winner of each of the 6 pools will advance to a single elimination stage along with 2 wildcard teams. The exact method of determining the wildcard teams has not been specified. The semifinals and the finals of the tournament will be held at a neutral site. The players on the winning tournament team will receive $500,000 each. Bro.
Why don't they just make it 3-on-3?
I mean,
this sounds awful.
I mean, I got confused reading that.
Yeah,
I was even more confused watching this guy trying to explain this, and I'm like, okay, I must be a real idiot because I'm not getting this. And if I'm not getting it, I know most of you guys probably didn't get it either. I'm sorry.
Is there a point to this?
Thank you, Dave.
You know?
Exactly.
Just think of this, guys. This coming from a league that, again, I'll go back to shows we had in the past.
Right.
With the commissioner, I'm going to lay down the law with this load management. Remember?
Right.
Well, okay, he did a partial. You're only eligible for first team, this, that, if you play 65 games, MVP. Like, okay, who really cares? So if I play 60 games, I'm not eligible for this, but I'm still getting my full contract. Again, you're adding what R's saying to a league that already has a problem with keeping players on the court in real games. That means something to the fan. But you want to do this now. And guys, come on, man. We've known each other for quite some time now.
Yep.
Everything the NBA does is about a money grab.
Yep.
That's it.
But let's just be honest. They didn't care during COVID. We were all together during COVID. Should they go to the bubble? Should they create this bubble? Most of us said, hell no.
Right.
The whole world is on pause.
Yep.
But when May came and checks were going to stop, let's go to that bubble in Orlando. It's always about the money with the NBA. Is the product going to be any better? No.
And this
come on.
This is something, as Jose said, our boy, and what's up, Jose? Glad you are tuning in. He had said it's a soccer style thing. And they do this if I'm not mistaken, in the WNBA as well.
This made me think of the WNBA.
And how successful are they?
Yeah.
Right.
No shade to any women out there watching.
No shade, but they can't even do a regular season right.
Exactly. Right. Well, no, hold on for a second. And it's shade to them. No,
25 years of working, 25 years of working in the red is enough for me.
Bro, there should be shade because, again, a certain demographic doesn't even support that.
Well, that's very true.
I'm just saying. So I'm throwing shade. So if these guys don't, I will.
Where's Bishop with the disclaimer?
A certain demographic of that demographic was kind of up in arms when somebody didn't fall into said demographic. This is the WNBA, guys. I mean, 25 years, again, no knock, ladies. If you're working if me, you, and Dave had a company, we ain't getting 25 years of working in the red.
Exactly. You can forget about that.
Yeah.
Y'all guys are back in Hollis. I'm back in Fayetteville.
Exactly. And that's it.
We ain't lasting 25 years, guys. Nah. Not happening.
No, exactly.
Not. So, to compare that to what the NBA is doing. Now, if I found out the proceeds of what the NBA was doing is going to go to the WNBA,
right?
Maybe I'd say,
I would. Yes, I think I would support it. Yeah,
right. Maybe.
That's right.
But this is a bad money grab. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly.
For only 25 cents a day, you can feed a league.
Yeah. But you know what, guys? What's scary about this? Generation
Yeah.
I'm old school. I don't even like to play in.
Right.
So
I agree.
you haven't sold me on that yet.
Yeah.
But the younger generation will say this is the greatest thing since peanut butter and jelly.
They have no idea.
Because to them, it's more basketball. It's not the quality of the basketball. It's just more basketball.
Right. Exactly.
So,
exactly.
So your league pass is going to go up. Ticket prices are going to go up.
We have to pay for this?
Probably.
They should be paying us.
They should, Dave. They should be. They really should be.
When is this supposed to happen?
I think next season.
Next year.
Matter of fact.
Really?
Yeah, next year.
And it's supposed to start the season off like this, or
that's what, I don't get it.
Unless the NBA Players Association knocks it down. But you know what, Art? There's a new caveat on top of that. If you heard with the All-Star game. Let's not do the flipping coins and me and Dave are coach.
Right.
They're talking about us versus them.
Right.
U.S. versus international.
Mm.
That'll be your All-Star game.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah. The U.S.
And that's what might end it. That's what might end that after one game.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yep.
We can't have that.
Nope.
It's just like the PGA and that other league, LIV. What is it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all guys a question. Tell me something that Adam Silver has done that has just struck pay dirt. Like it was like a mind-blowing event. I'll wait.
Piggybacking
hold back, Dave.
Exactly.
I see you thinking.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
You might be
just
waiting.
saying.
You might be waiting a while, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm just saying, guys. I mean,
it's very true because I mean, like Red said, David Stern was he was groundbreaking with what he did with
yeah.
And Adam Silver has come in, and I guess he's trying to make his mark and establish his legacy, but he's just going backwards to me.
It ain't working. He's striking out.
Yeah, just keep what was working going.
Exactly.
You can enhance it a little bit, but don't these revolutionary things. Everything revolutionary ain't good.
And I gotta say one thing, and again, I always got a preference because of the world we live in. He's tried to. I don't want to use the word appease. He's tried everything under the sun with either social justice, this reform, that reform, sneakers, sideline, and did it rub some fans the wrong way? Probably.
Yeah.
Did he rest on his laurels? Yes. Did they lose viewers? Yes. So now you're trying to create stuff that, come on, guys. I know we're a little older than the average Joe and Jane.
For sure, brother.
If we again, with age comes wisdom. If we can't figure out what is the end goal with this, other than everybody on here saying it's about the Benjamins, what are you really trying to do?
Right.
And I asked the question, what has he done? Think about this, guys. Miami would have been a 7th seed. Everybody's so high on there, an 8th seed in the finals.
Yeah, right.
They would have been a 7th seed if we didn't have no players. They ended as the 7th seed. Well, they almost blew that by losing one game and then having to do a play-in to make the 8th seed.
Right.
But they were still in the playoffs, guys.
Right.
You haven't showed me where this play-in has elevated me and Dave, who were the 10th seed.
Right.
You just added more games.
That's it.
To an already long season.
Right. Exactly.
Ain't that what they say, guys? We're playing too many games.
Yes.
That's why we need load management.
Right.
But then you want to add this fuckery, and what has it proved?
Nothing.
Miami's still in the playoffs, guys, with no play-in.
Right.
Yep. Yeah.
Miami, a play-in team, had 3 less wins than the New York Knicks, who were a 5th seed.
Right.
1 less win than the Nets, who was a 6th seed.
Right.
What are we doing here, guys?
Exactly.
Really, think about it. What did we
examine
really do with this play-in?
Yeah. For sure. It's unnecessary.
I don't get it.
It's
Maybe
unnecessary.
I'm just get off my lawn kind of guy. I don't know.
No, you're a realistic, knowledgeable basketball man. You
and I always ask the same question, guys. What has it enhanced for us, the fans?
Nothing.
Not me get off my manicured lawn. What has it done to enhance us as fans?
Right. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Trust me. I know what you speak of, brother. I know what you speak of. Mm-hmm. It's just
Because
crazy.
you confused the hell out of me, are with the stipulations of this nonsense.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
well,
yeah.
when's he gonna
dude,
stop?
Imagine me. I'm sitting there watching this interview, and I'm like, what? I'm like, this makes no sense to me whatsoever.
It's not like the NBA doesn't have some real problems they need to address.
No, exactly.
So let's not go out and
They need to put a better product out on the damn court. That's what they need to
that's
do.
number one.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not all on not David Adam Silver.
Yeah.
It's on these teams that's letting these guys come in here and
for sure
not even get better as a basketball player.
Right.
There you go.
But
exactly.
here's the catch-22, guys. There are those novelists that will say it may have been only 4 years ago, guys, if we put our thinking caps on, especially in the Eastern Conference. No play-in, no nothing. And on average, the Eastern Conference was running at least 2 teams in the playoffs every year under 500. Remember them days, guys?
Yeah.
We had guys in the Eastern Conference making the playoffs under 500. And that's what threw me for a loop with the play-in.
Right.
Like, we got guys barely scratching the surface now.
Right.
We're going to add more to this nonsense.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Why not?
But I will give them credit. You still got your teams, guys, like that just ain't going to cut it.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Small market, low budget, don't want to go into the salary cap, whatever the case may be. We're going to have them 10 to 12 teams every year. We can sit here right now and probably each one of us will get at least 6 to 7 out of 8 of who's going to be in the playoffs next year.
Right.
Before this year's even over.
For sure.
So, it's Dave's right. You got other things to worry about other than all this extracurricular.
Yeah.
What? I mean, we're all pretty intelligent. We all got high school diplomas, college education. We're pretty intelligent. And we all stood here looking at you all like,
huh?
Talk to me like I'm in the 4th grade, please.
Right.
You know what? You know what came to mind when R was reading that?
What's that, brother?
I'm going to take y'all back a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Peanuts in the classroom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
I didn't hear a word he said.
Yeah. After a while, he went.
It was.
And for those who don't know what Peanuts is, it's Charlie Brown. I'm just trying to help y'all out a little bit.
Yep.
I thought you was going to go Mr. Rogers.
You know what I'm saying?
Like to be my neighbor because none of us understand it. So
it was like I said, just sitting there watching it was ridiculous. I saw an article about it. I read it. I was like, okay, this is confusing the hell out of me. I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And I won't get it. And not only that, I don't want to get it. I don't want to get it. But here's the thing: you haven't even finished the whole vision yet. It's yet to be determined. You haven't even finished the whole vision, and it's already foobarred up. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It really is. It's foobarred up already, and you're not even finished with this product. It's disgusting.
You think that's what it's designed for? Or that we're so confused that we won't know if it's good or bad? Well, we're still scratching our heads on what you said.
Yeah.
So if you try to implement it, we're going to be like, hey, did you catch that?
Yeah,
well done.
Exactly.
Maybe that's what they want.
Yeah, it's going to
exactly
be like when you get served something and you don't know what it is, and they're like, "Well, how can you say you don't like it? You don't even know what it is."
Exactly,
and it's true. I don't know, and I don't know if I want to know.
No,
because it's just not sitting with me.
The menu said chicken, but the cook came out and said, "Oh, my bad, it was rabbit."
Right,
brothers.
Exactly.
This is going to end bad. This is going to end bad, and it's going to be the first year. It's going to end badly. I can't wait. Yeah. You know what? This is going to be must-see TV. I'm waiting to see how this fails monumentally. You understand what I'm saying? I'm waiting for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I see that one guy is making a workout video, so he's getting ready for the tournament.
Wait a minute. Who's that? Yeah, who the hell is that?
Ben Simmons out there.
Oh, yeah.
He's got like
we're going left quick,
bro.
He's got like a OnlyFans workout video.
Yeah. You know what? I don't mean to laugh. Well,
like,
me and a good friend of mine that do the Bleed Blue show, and we do the Knicks on Wednesday. Yeah. I come to grips with, and I told him this 2 years ago, Steve, I can no longer watch these videos, these YouTube videos. Mitchell Robinson going between his legs, shooting 3-pointers, Melo looking like Iron Man, and then 6 weeks later he looks like the Michelin Man.
Yeah,
I don't watch them no more. I can't do it, guys. I can't.
It's CGI.
Yeah, exactly.
God bless Ben Simmons if he comes out looking like Thor. Yeah. And shoots like Ben Simmons. Okay, I don't do it no more, guys. I can't. I just can't watch them videos no more.
Hey, David, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So is he just working out, or is he?
I saw pictures.
Yeah.
Posted. I didn't see the video.
Okay.
But it looks like he's got no shirt on, glistening.
Okay.
And you know, like he's putting in work. So he's one of those guys that like puts in all his work in the off season and then takes the season off.
That makes no sense. That makes no sense.
I thought he was doing a baby oil commercial.
Yeah. No, he's like, literally.
See, you ever see that tire shine you put on your
Armor All.
That's right.
They got the new stuff now, that glistening shit.
That's what Ben looks like.
I thought he was doing a commercial.
See, he needs to take that glistening and just go to the damn gym. Take 500 shots a day. That's all you need to do.
Well, no, that's what he's not going to do. He'll lift weights and shine up his muscles, but he's not going to pick up a basketball and try to attempt to put it in the basket.
So wait a minute, he should be in bodybuilding or body sculpting. That's what
I don't know. I just he's sitting.
You gotta see the picture,
He's sitting. So he's not even like on a court. He's sitting.
Wait a minute. Does he have a shooting sleeve on too?
No, everything is. He's showing skin. He's got no shirt, nothing up top, and he's glistening in this, and he's putting in that work. I mean, he's probably full of energy. Because he didn't do nothing all season. Exactly. Yeah, he has a lot of energy. So he got to figure out a way to burn off that energy.
Jesus,
and I feel ashamed of myself because y'all know I defended this guy. I was like,
definitely in Philly, you defended him. 100%. I think I was there too.
Here, let me tell you, if he wants to work out, here's what he can do. He can go out there and paint Barclays Center.
Oh. Oh,
nice.
Oh, really, son? Really, my dude? Okay.
Nice.
You got that one. I'm gonna let that one slide.
Nice.
Right? Shut up, lawyer. Okay.
As tall as he is, he don't need a ladder.
Yeah.
Shut up, lawyer.
His shirt off in the sun out there in Atlanta.
He'll be on the IR 40 minutes.
I'm moving on. That's foul, man. That's mad foul. You know what I'm saying? That's mad foul right there, man. I gotta get off this subject. Let me go to something else right now, real quick. Here we go. As promised, Kyrie Irving. Dallas Mavericks guard. Yeah, what? You didn't hear? Tell me.
I know. I've been not watching anything for the past few days.
So. Okay, so allegedly, this guy Kyrie Irving wants LeBron James to join him in Dallas to form a big three with Luca Doncic.
I have a question.
Yes.
Who gets the ball?
Kyrie Irving.
What?
Nah, I'm kidding. No, obviously it's going to be Luca.
Luca's going to get the ball, and LeBron is going to get the blame.
Yeah, there you go. Luca will have the ball for about 15, 16 seconds.
Yep.
Give it to Kyrie, who will have it for what? Maybe another 6 seconds, leaving LeBron with 3.
Yeah. And then they're gonna say LeBron, look at him. Look what LeBron did. Not even paying attention to what Kyrie and Luca did.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a disaster.
Now here's the thing, and I agree. One of our Facebook users said, never gonna happen, y'all. And you're probably right. You understand? But the thing is, though,
why would you want it to happen?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see that.
Here's what the streets are saying. Here's the rumor. Here's what the streets are saying.
Oh, here we go.
I'm telling you. So LeBron allegedly gave an answer that said, "Let me think about it." That was the response, allegedly. Let me think about it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So
that's a good answer.
Yeah, he's thinking about it. He's thinking about what the hell happened in Brooklyn. Hell no.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my bad, dog.
He said,
My
let me
bad.
think
I
about
didn't
it.
even.
I'm gonna call
Damn.
Kevin Durant.
My mouth, my mouth started before my head started thinking. My bad.
It sounds like it. Exactly.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Don?
He told Kyrie, let me think about it. He hung up and called Kevin Durant.
Yeah, right.
How did that work out?
Yeah.
Why are you in Phoenix, Kevin?
Right.
Man, listen.
Okay. No, that the user's right. That ain't happening.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen.
They'll be lucky if they keep Doncic after 2-3 years.
Right.
Wait. I don't know. Anything is possible, especially with this smoke over New York City. Ain't no telling.
It ain't in Dallas.
Yeah.
Ain't no smoke in Dallas.
Exactly.
I thought Kyrie
they got other stuff in Dallas.
I thought Kyrie was back burning sage again.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Let's just think like grown men. What is the benefit of this? I'm just asking.
Benefit who?
First of all, if I was LeBron, the amount of obscenities that would escape my mouth would be unfathomable. That's one.
Yeah.
You understand? I mean, come on.
That's every day for you.
But you know,
well, I'm just saying that this is true. But I'm just saying there'd be no way in hell I'd agree to that. I'd be like, yo, get the out of here.
But you know how friends are. You know how friends are. Hey, Dave, do you think I drink too much? Nah, Dom, you only have a couple of beers a week.
Right.
I'm an alcoholic.
Nah, you don't drink enough.
Have another one. Have another one.
Have another one. Friends do friends.
For sure.
So, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Kyrie was like, LeBron, you think I smoke too much?
Yeah. Like I said, guys, what's the benefit of him leaving Los Angeles where he has his movie production, his family? His son is now going to college in California.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, LeBron could probably have a private jet take him back home every other, whatever.
Yeah.
But what's the benefit of going to Dallas?
There isn't.
No state tax.
That's about
it.
Yeah, I don't think
that's about it.
I don't think that's what he's worried about.
No, he's not worried about that.
No shade against the great state of Texas. Just I don't see no benefit. What's the up? Let's put it another way. What's the upgrade of going to Dallas? Doncic and Kyrie.
No.
I mean,
I'm just asking, Reg.
No, I'm just saying no.
I don't know.
And I'm just saying no.
I'd sooner play with street clothes than these two guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
honestly, there's a better chance of LBJ going back to Dallas. Lyndon Baines Johnson.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, that one. That LBJ. But again, why would you go to Dallas anyway? You want to go to play with two guys that don't play defense? I mean, you don't think the result's going to end up being like a loss? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. How many games is Kyrie going to play?
Exactly.
There you go. How many games is Doncic going to play?
Right. So when they were together, what did they say? They was 11 or 10 or 9 and 16. It was a losing record with the games they actually was on the court together with.
Right.
They had a losing record.
Yeah.
And remember, Dallas was still in the playoff hunt before they got Kyrie.
Oh,
right.
Then they decided to tank.
What do you mean, hold up?
Hold up. Oh, is this Chad?
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I gotta get my picture right. What's going on, cuz?
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, this the guy you was telling me about?
My youngin.
Oh boy.
He ain't young.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Doing good.
All right, how you doing, brother?
Can't see your handsome self, Chad.
That's what's up.
All right, so I guess you've been listening, huh, Sir Chad?
Nah, I just logged on actually, man. I'm getting out of work, so I'm kind of behind right now, trying to catch up.
Okay.
Yeah.
No doubt. Right now, I'll tell you what we're talking about. We're talking about the Dallas Mavericks, how Kyrie wants to have LeBron join him in Dallas and form a big three with him, himself, and Doncic.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
I don't know about that, but
yeah. All right. Well, you right with everybody else.
Hopefully,
exactly.
I ain't offended no Maverick fans. Because it's Nick Nation.
If you did, so what?
But,
so what? So what? What they gonna do? They're not doing nothing. So what?
Nothing.
We don't care about offending anyone
Absolutely
on this
show.
No.
They don't even care about offending me, and I'm the damn host.
That's right.
We're equal opportunity offenders, Chad. Get with the program.
Let's go, baby.
You know what I'm saying? They don't even care. They kill me with Brooklyn talk all the time. They assassinate me every damn week.
Well, when we do have a show.
You love doing it. That's why.
Red.
Okay.
Shots fired. We're trying, Red. We're trying.
It's all love.
Let's be honest.
So
it's all love.
When we had a show,
let's
stop.
Do some more moving on. Unless
back
we have some more to talk about.
Yeah.
All right. Mr. 300.
Hey. It's been a while. I'm in a slump.
All right.
You're not bowling tonight, are you, Red?
No, sir. For the whole summer, no.
What?
That's negative. For the whole summer, nope.
Get out of here.
I'll talk to y'all in the winter about bowling.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Dave, do you work? Do you work during the summer, Dave?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ching.
But it's lighter, and
okay.
And then I managed to take Fridays off in the summertime.
Okay, I feel it.
All right.
Well, that's good, man. That's good, brother. You know what I mean? Let's do some moving on, shall we? Let's go to still in the lane of the NBA. We're gonna get into the 2023 finals between the Heat and the Nuggets.
Oh, I forgot that was still going on.
Yes, it was. Yes, it is. Yes, it. Matter of fact, Game 4 is tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, 8:30, Channel 7, ABC. ABC in New York, Channel 7, whatever the case may be. I gotta tell you, Miami's down one game. They're down 2-1 in the series. You know what? You think they're done, Dom? You think they're done?
I had Denver in 5.
You did say that. It's true. I don't know, man. I think it's going to go 6. And I think Denver's going to win, but I think Miami can get another game. I really do.
Say one thing, I was going over this with Steve last night.
Mm-hmm.
Denver played a horrible game the other night. Michael Porter couldn't throw it in the water. Caldwell Pope, Murray disappeared for 3 quarters. Whatever. And there was a 3-point shot from going to overtime. Mm-hmm. Right then and there, I said, you know what? If they made that comeback and won, it was going to be a sweep. But it still left me with, they're going to put these guys away in 5. If they played the worst game they played all postseason and barely lost,
that's a good point. That's a good point.
The key was to me, Aaron Gordon checking Jimmy Butler. Everybody forgot what a defensive player Gordon was. But if you forgot, I hope he's reminding you of what a defensive player he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You know, my thing with this Miami team, and I've been saying this for a while, and Dom, their offense is horrible. It's horrible. Let's call it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that really kills them is when they go into these little scoring droughts. You can't against this team. You can't go 3, 4, 5 minutes without scoring a single point against the Denver Nuggets. I'm sorry, it's not going to work. And especially if you don't have offensive firepower like that to begin with. And you got Tyler Hero, he's on the bench. He's not cleared and whatnot. You understand? You don't have that type of offensive firepower to be out there just breaking up shots after shot after shot. I'm like, yo, what the freak is going on? It's like I could go if I wanted to take a quick break to go to the kitchen and pour myself a drink and get a snack and come back, and you're still stuck on 58 when I left.
Yeah. You know what I always say,
it's a problem,
man. Numbers don't lie. People lie with numbers.
Right.
They was the 30th. They was 30th in offense in the NBA, scoring 109 points a game.
Right.
They scored 109 points against the Knicks once in 6 games.
Right.
They scored 90-something points in their 2 losses 111 in their only win. 2 points above their season average. Sometimes it really is what it is. I mean, come on, guys. They rode this bus for quite some time. I give them credit.
Right.
But sooner or later, the glass slipper comes off Cinderella.
Yeah.
And you got to go home. I mean, sometimes the better team actually does win.
Yeah.
And this just may be that case.
This is the case.
All praise goes to Miami for what they did. Don't get me wrong. I hate them. I'm a Knicks fan. You got to give them credit for what they've done. But they're not in this class, guys.
No.
This is too much on their hands. They got way too much on their hands. With Murray playing the way he's been playing, I expected Jokic to do it, but Murray's just been balling out of control.
Yeah. I'm gonna learn that counting Miami out is a mistake.
Who's that?
This my homeboy right here.
That's your conscience back there.
You just can't do it. Can't do it, man.
Every time. What's up, brother?
What's good, fellas?
All right, brother, man. Nice to have you on, bro.
And they live in Florida,
easy, man. Yo, don't go.
Oh, they're Florida. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we out in Florida, Orlando.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait a minute. You in Florida? You ain't giving your team a shot?
That's a Knicks fan.
He's a Knicks fan.
Now we Jersey boys at heart. We just out here now, you know.
Oh, okay. I got you.
We just out here now. That's all. But
all right.
Yeah, man. We we mess with basketball, football, all of that. Baseball.
Okay.
All right. Tuss told me he got a little podcast that he logged on to, so I was like, I definitely got to tap in and connect with the brothers and see what y'all talking about.
Okay, no doubt. We appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Hopefully this won't be your last time, I do, for real.
Nah, not even.
There you go.
Because right now you're probably you're at about a C right now. So we'll see where you take us.
Yeah, I was hoping I was in a little better position. Like I said, I'm just getting out of work and I'm home trying to scramble up something to eat, so I'm all over the place. But I'm listening, you know.
No doubt, brother. No doubt. It's all good, man. You know. Yeah, but again, man, like I was bringing my concerns about Miami and whatnot, and Dom knows the deal. You spoke to real with the numbers, how they rank and whatnot. You see it. Yeah. You know. Yeah. I mean, I could just see maybe one more game. That's about that they'll scratch out. You know. I mean, if they lose in 5, it wouldn't surprise me. I'll just say that. It wouldn't shock me at all.
Yeah. I will say this: they're very unpredictable.
Yeah.
The thing that I think is hurting them, you remember how they kept, even through every series they played, every now and then they would jump into that zone.
Right.
And they would confuse the hell out of the other team.
Right.
But you can't do that against Denver.
Nah.
Because they put Joker at the foul line. He gets the ball. Yeah. He's a great passer.
Right.
So he can hit the open man. He can take the shot himself. And then you also got Murray. And guess what, guys? Michael Porter Jr. has been playing like trash. He's been playing like trash.
Yeah.
He's a 17, 18 a night guy. He's playing like trash. You're still up 2-1.
Right.
But they figured out you can't. You remember if y'all watched the game, guys, they played that zone for what? A hot second. And Joker was like, no, this ain't working against us.
Right.
And they stopped. They went right back to man to man. That quick.
Right. Exactly.
They ain't the Knicks. You know, the Knicks couldn't do that with Mitchell Robinson.
Right,
you know?
right.
No, absolutely.
Put Mitchell Robinson at the foul line with his hands up, he might faint.
Right.
Let alone try to pass the ball or shoot it.
You got
killing it, dog. You killing it.
Yeah. We know we're Knicks fans, Reg. Come on.
Exactly. You already know the deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
can't do that with Joker.
Nah.
Is it also showing us, guys, that this guy's probably been the best player in the league for 3 years?
Yeah, that's what
I gotta agree.
He's been the best player.
That's what DU was asking me just now. He was telling us about. He was saying about how Joker was. We had a conversation about Joker a couple of years ago.
Right.
You know, I think that was the bubble year. When and he played against Davis. He had a good one stretch against him, and then he went back outside for whatever reason.
Right.
Joker's a beast, man.
Yeah.
Joker's a beast, man.
Yeah.
Well, there's somebody on the line that might agree with you, but not as much. Joining us is the Bishop.
There he is.
All right.
Here we
go. So my
My
brother,
brother.
this is might be where you want to log off.
Yeah.
This is about to
Chad,
it's
you
about
might
to go
want to sit
way
down right
left
about
now.
now.
Wow.
It's going to go way left right now. Way left.
What's up, Bishop?
What's going on, fellas? What's going
All right.
on?
What's
Good
up?
to have you.
What's up?
Good to have you on as always, man. You heard the talk, I'm sure, a little bit before I made your mic live, and you got some thoughts about Joker and this whole series.
Here we go.
I will say, like, it's he's very effective at what he does. He's very effective offensively. He makes it look almost too easy, and sort of boring almost, but he makes it happen. So can't knock him for that.
So now you're not going to knock him, even though it was just said that he's been arguably the best player for the past 3 years. I know that you said he doesn't play defense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just as I said before, the MVP award is more about political agenda than any aptitude or talent or skill set. Because Steve Nash won it twice. Was he the best that the league had to offer at the time? Really? Not really.
All right.
But can we compare? Can we really compare what Steve Nash did?
Was
done the
Giannis
last 3 years?
Was Giannis the best that the league had to offer when he won it back?
We ain't talking about Giannis. We're talking about.
I'm getting there.
Nikola Jokic.
Hold on. He's trying to get there, brother. He's trying to get there.
I'm getting there. I'm slow walking.
All right.
Hold my hand. Hold my hand. Now you come to Joker 2 years in a row, back to back, and we got people saying that he should have won it this third year. So I don't know if you guys remember about 10 years when there was an influx of European players, and they started pushing the American-born players don't play basketball the right way. They need to be more like the European players. They need to be more like all around or this or that. It's too showmanship. What's that? It's not about that. And this is the media that was pushing this agenda. Now you have a media pushing another agenda, which pretty much says these are the type of players that you guys need to aspire to. If you think about it, when Giannis was LeBron not one of the best players in the league? When Giannis back to back, was LeBron one of the best players in the league? Still doing it. Yeah, 16, 17. Was LeBron not one of the best players in the league? But
of course,
he didn't fit into that box. And he was pushing. He was picking out on things that made people uncomfortable. He can't absolutely be the league MVP because he didn't fit that agenda. He didn't play into the narrative that the media was pushing. Now again, you keep saying like Joker. It's like, yeah, he won MVP twice. To me, he only should have won it once. And if you're basing it on the regular season, because we can't base it on playoffs and so forth and so on, because it's not a playoff. It's not an award that's given based on the playoffs.
Right.
But based on the regular season. Now, if you're looking at regular season stats or overall regular season performance, offensively, yes, he fits the bill. But when there's criteria put on other players, when it comes to MVP, the goalpost keeps moving. Oh, he doesn't impact the game on the defensive end, or he doesn't get his team. He doesn't make his teammates better, or this guy makes his teammates better, but he plays more games, or this guy doesn't take a night off. He does whatever the coach asks him to do, or he never complains to the refs, or it was always something moving the goalpost. Now you they came up with this criteria of he's not playing enough games. They started that while we were in a pandemic, coming out of a pandemic. Had a lot of guys who were in COVID protocol who sat out games because one of their teammates was exposed or positive, and then they started holding that against. Oh, I go for that guy because he didn't play enough games. Joke has played more games. He's played more this. He's done this. He's done that. Again, I'm not saying that he shouldn't have won an MVP. He's not a 2-time MVP to me, and certainly not a 3-time MVP.
But are you the one that's moving the goalpost?
No, I'm not the one that's moving the goalpost. If you,
I'm just asking because no matter what we say, you go back to the old defense, and I always go back to this is the NBA. Show me 5 players that are two-way players in today's NBA that are as effective as he is offensively and are standout defensive players. Who are they?
Okay, so when you make that statement, right? When
just asking, I ain't making a statement.
I'm saying when the league when the MVP was the MVP, it was before all of the politics came into it. It was based on the all-around player. The all-around player. When Michael Jordan won that award, when Karl Malone won that award, when David Robinson won that award, it was based on all around. There was nobody winning that award that didn't play on both sides of the ball.
Right. That was
Karl Malone was not known as a defensive player.
Right, but that was in the 90s when they played defense in the NBA.
Exactly.
When Utah was at the creme de la creme, they didn't win a championship, but you knew that you had to bring your lunchbox and you knew that you had to work if you wanted to get a W in Utah.
Right. That was in the 90s, Bishop, when teams played defense. When we was watching. Then again,
what I appreciate
to defend Bishop, but the NBA didn't like that. They didn't like 94 to 90 games. They didn't like 96, 92 games. They wanted more offense. So let's get rid of defense. The NBA did that. Right. They wanted more offense. No hand checking, no physical play.
Right.
This ain't about politics. The NBA did that.
No, yeah.
What did they say? What happened with
it is about
how did Jordan become so great? Not that he wasn't great, but we invented rules for Jordan. The Jordan rules, if you read the book. We created rules for this guy because he was getting knocked on his ass. We can't have that. He's the face of this NBA. So let's slowly but surely take away defense in the NBA. And now we have, again, the 30th offensive rated team is the Miami Heat, and they're still scoring 109 points a night, and they're 30th in scoring. We barely had guys cracking 109 going back to what Bishop's talking about. Think about that. We watched these games, guys. 88, 84. They were exciting to us.
Yeah.
Remember? But they weren't exciting to the NBA. We need more scoring. We need to turn this into the ABA.
Especially when San Antonio was winning championships.
Yeah, here we are.
With the defense that they had.
Right, Reg.
It's no knock, but it's really, we've all watched it, guys. We're old enough to remember what Bishop's talking about. Malone, David Robinson, Michael Jordan.
Of course.
We don't have those guys no more. We don't have that game no more. That's why I always joke and laugh with my boy Bishop, but it's the NBA. They want offense. They don't want defense. It's not sexy. Chicks love the long ball in baseball.
Yep.
Chicks love offense in basketball.
So that's why I prefaced when I said, if you remember back in 2005, 2006, when Nash won it, a narrative of we want a European style. We want that style in the NBA because at that time Kobe was still in the league. You had players that offered up on both sides of the ball, but that's not the agenda that they were pushing. Now, when I say political, I say before the season even starts, they are already pushing who's going to be the league MVP before the first ball is even bounced. Before the first ball is even bounced, they're already placing bets and creating narratives saying that this person is favorite to win, this person is
James Harden.
This person.
Yep, there you go.
And that to me is, and the people who are voting are the ones who are pushing those agendas, which brings me back to why the hell are sports writers and sports announcers voting on league MVP? Why? I have no idea. I don't even know.
And you know what? To your point, Bishop, you say politics and all that, but it's the media that's doing this. I understand what you're saying. We all see it a week into the season. Oh, ours the front runner for MVP. We played 4 games.
Right.
And we already got a front runner for MVP in 4 games.
Exactly.
Really? That's the media doing that because they want to be right. They want at the end of the year to say, you know what? During the first week of the season, I said R was going to be the MVP. And R became the MVP. What are we giving? We giving out feathers now because you were right 80 games ago? We're giving out feathers for this bullshit? Really?
Yeah.
Come on.
Before you go, I just wanted to jump back to what Dom you know articulated. Back when those games were those 90, 80 something 90 games, did we while we were watching it? I know me personally, I didn't feel that I was seeing a lack of offense.
No,
because the pace of the game was different. You didn't have these guys taking these wild shots. There was a flow. There were offensive sets. All that was part of offense.
Right.
The ball movement is part of offense. Now it's just that, like you said, dribble, step back 3. It's they've changed what the perception of offense is. We were fine watching those games because those games were tightly contested. They were definitely enjoyable to watch as far as the intensity of it.
Right.
So we growing up in that era appreciated the game in its entirety because we could look at the X's and the O's of it, the offense and the defense of it, and appreciate what these guys were doing, how they were moving the ball around, how they were setting each other up to take the best shot. Not the first shot, but the best shot.
Right.
But this is what Joker's doing now.
Right. So I can appreciate that. So somehow it flipped, and I don't know because a lot of these kids came up, you know, the N1 era and all these other things that showcase a different style of offense. And then the league tried to catch up to that and figure, well, this is what people wanted. And we lost a lot of that intensity. Now these games, I'll be honest with you, part of it is because I'm old and tired, but others, these games are not watchable. I don't enjoy watching them. I'd rather watch a little bit on my phone just to check the scores. I go to bed. I don't. It doesn't have that same feel of must see.
Right.
So the offense was there in 80s and 90s point games. There was offense. It was better offense because guys weren't taking these poor shots.
You know,
remember
to
these Denver Nuggets was offensive threats back then. Remember?
Yes.
They was the team putting up the shots. They was, strictly offense. We ain't playing no defense.
Yeah.
We're just gonna outscore you.
Right. Sure.
We had those teams, but we also had it where even Denver with their high octane offense had to earn their point. I'll ask a question, guys. How many 6'10" guys do you remember back what we're talking about that were launching threes?
None.
No, not true. Tom Chambers.
Chambers. Okay, fine. That's one. Right. But it wasn't a lot. That's my point.
It was enough.
It wasn't the norm.
Right.
No, it wasn't the norm. No.
See, let me piggyback on Dave's what Dave's statement what he just said. You know, we appreciate that, like the offense and whatnot, how the offense was running. We also appreciated the defensive stoppers. They had more stoppers back in the day. I can give you one name right now, Michael Cooper. You understand?
Okay.
And that was a defensive stalwart.
Yeah.
Make no mistake. Okay. When you have guys like that stepping in and doing what they do best defensively, that made it a very intense game for me.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, who was the best? You understand? Like, who was the better of that particular game?
Yeah.
Can the defense, swarm this offense and stall them out and lead their team to victory? Those were games to me.
Yeah. Somebody convinced people that defense wasn't sexy.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
No, it wasn't. I don't know about sexy is a good word, Dave. But again, we're going back, like R said. You think real quick back then, defense, Michael Cooper, Bobby Jones. You know, these were lockdown one-on-one defenders.
Yes.
But now here we come with this new era of we don't like this. Come on, guys. I say this all the time. I was wishing that Charles Smith was a 6'10" guy that shot 3-pointers because he'd have never missed those 4 bunnies under the basket.
Yeah.
I would have been happier if he missed the 3-point shot.
Right.
But he didn't.
Yeah.
He missed 4 bunnies at 6'10".
Exactly.
That was defense, guys. They played defense. You cannot tell me, and I'm not trying to defend Charles Smith, you're not going to tell me he wasn't fouled at least one time.
No, he was.
But they didn't care back then.
He was fouled 4 times.
Yeah, it was a physical game. So we're going to let it play, as they say, play on. 6'10", he should have dunked the ball. Play on.
But to answer the question at hand, I'm just going to go by the eye test. If you take Jokic off of Denver, where's Denver? I asked that question.
A play-in team.
Okay. You take Embiid off of Philly, where are they?
Not even a play-in team.
Not even.
Really?
Yeah.
Even with Harden and Harris and what's the other boy?
I'll say play-in team.
Yeah.
I'll say play-in team, right?
Yeah, Max.
Okay.
Right.
Because we know what Harden has done in the past.
Right.
Because he scores 34 points. We know he has a tendency of, the collar thing.
Right.
So no, I'd say a play-in team. Yeah. Maybe
I would give Philly, like, out of the seeds, I'd probably give them a 7 seed.
Okay.
Is that
okay?
That's playing.
That's
playing
playing
nowadays.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'd give them 7.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't think Denver makes the playoffs without Jokic.
Not even to play in?
No. Not
Yep.
even.
Wow.
Really?
Not even.
Wow.
Even if they win the made up tournament that they're gonna have.
The reason why I say that, and again, if let's say Jokic averages 25, about 10, 12 rebounds, 9 assists. So that 25 points with 9 assists, he's averaging 43 points. He's accounting for 43 points. And we're just saying that's on 2s with the assists.
So Reg.
Yes.
Do you see the comment that my boy Jose Crespo made? He said before the injury, Murray was more of a star than Joker.
Well,
yes.
Let's remember, Murray.
Yes.
You can't really say that because the reason why Murray gets all those open looks is because he's trying to stop Joker.
Right. And let's not forget, Murray was a higher draft pick. Joker was a 2nd-round pick. He looked like, out of shape guy that should probably be playing, for the old Celtics. So he wasn't, as Dave would say, the sexy choice.
Yeah.
But as time went on, we slowly but surely saw who was the driving force behind this team.
Okay.
What's like a better college?
So with that,
Murray.
With that being said, Jamal Murray getting injured was the best thing that ever happened to Denver.
No.
The best thing that happened to Murray.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Because they had, if you remember before, they had Luca Doncic, the big man from Detroit. Nurkic.
Yes.
Nurkic.
Right. Yeah.
So they had 2 of them, and they played out and said, okay, well, we're gonna go with this guy because at least he's a little bit more durable than Yusuf, and because the big dude, the one that's on Portland, he was the more like sought after because he had the size and he's athletic. So they were having a tough choice and saying which one we're gonna keep, and they wound up keeping Joker. And again, I'm not knocking. I'll still say he doesn't play defense. I still say that. Offensively, he is extremely efficient. It doesn't matter who is guarding him. He's extremely efficient, and he makes some passes that only guards are supposed to be making.
Right.
Big man.
Yeah.
Making some passes. He's got some court vision that is like, a big man is not supposed to be seeing the court like this. This is a problem.
Right. Remember, Bishop, neither one of them was starters. Right. Coming off the bench.
Right.
Murray and Joker were coming off the bench. I just heard a good interview with Paul Millsap, because Millsap was on Denver during this, the beginning of the Murray and Jokic. And he reminded us that, these guys weren't even starters, but they worked hard. Coach Malone, nose in your face, kind of coach, makes everybody earn their minutes, earn their time.
Right.
And slowly but surely, and Millsap said the best thing that happened to Murray was the injury, because he said sometimes when you get a chance to watch instead of playing, you actually gain more behind that. And that's what I always said about when the Knicks didn't draft Michael Porter Jr. Okay, we let him sit a year because of his back. It was sort of like we let Kevin Knox sit a year while we paid him, and he didn't play.
Yeah,
it was an if and an and. But he said Murray, because he still, it was a good interview. He keeps in touch with Murray. They still talk. And even Murray said, it was probably the best thing that happened, that I was able to sit back and actually watch basketball. And look at him now. I mean, let's not forget, man, him and Donovan Mitchell were putting up 50s in the bubble.
Yeah.
This is true. Then, but this is what the NBA wanted. They wanted that offense, and he fit them all. But he was a good college player too. Nobody heard of Joker.
Right.
Where did he go to college? Overseas somewhere?
But now with the ball being in Joker's hands, everybody is more efficient.
Yeah.
Everybody's more efficient. The game is easy to these guys right now.
Right.
Real
they're
easy.
Talented.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Well, you guys put in a lot of input on that.
But I'm saying not everybody's more efficient with the ball in Joker's hands.
Okay.
Because it's primarily the two, the number one and the number two, and they switch number one and number two. Some games, when Joker's like not having his best game, Jamal Murray will step up.
Right.
But it seems like there's still this underlying thing where Michael Porter Jr. It's like if he's not getting the ball a certain amount of times, or if he's not getting a certain amount of looks, then there's a problem. So I think you're still gonna have that issue long term, because he's not, for the team that he's playing on, he should be much better, because there's no pressure on you. You just come in and snipe. There's really no pressure on you. But if he's not getting the ball in certain spots, then it impacts his defense. It impacts the rest of his game.
Sounds like R.J. Barrett to me.
I don't want to say that, but
I'm saying it.
I look at Porter, 17.5 a night.
Yeah.
Deadly shot. I wish, again, I don't want to make it a Knick thing, but I wish the Knicks had a third wheel like that.
I don't know.
I wish we had a second wheel. Jesus Christ.
Exactly. I want
Damn,
what?
Damn.
Hey, we don't pull punches on this show. You know that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
You already know.
Made the playoffs, man. God.
Nah, dog.
Baby step. Baby step, Reggie. Baby step.
But I'm saying they just came out with some bogus article about Randall having some surgery on his ankle, and that's what impacted the way he played and this and that. It's like, first of all, you got a sprained ankle. If they remove in like fragments or like regular maintenance stuff, you know what I'm saying? That is not newsworthy, and that's not the reason why you played the way you played during the
Played
playoffs.
ass.
That's not the reason why you played.
Played like ass. That's what he played.
That's just what I was thinking.
Exactly.
Again, we could pick and choose. An 8th seed be the 1 seed, and Greek Freak was half of what he normally is. We went right to that when they lost, right?
Right.
And he was a former MVP, right?
Right.
But
supposedly,
if Randall gets hurt,
supposedly,
we'll say, "Oh my God, he sucks," because he played like hell in the playoffs 2 years ago. But as soon as Milwaukee lost and only won one game to an 8th seed, everybody was quick to say, "Oh shit, that's right. Greek Freak was hurt. Middleton really ain't back yet." but he played all year. But he ain't back now after
he didn't play all
4
year.
games to 1. Okay,
He didn't play all year. Stop it.
I do. I get it. I'm not saying they're biased.
He played in January.
Hey, let me just say this. Hey, Dom, you're a funny cat, man. I swear, you're funny. And I'm gonna tell you why Dom is funny, because he had said something early in the group page about since you brought up RJ Barrett. What did you say? That he might have been the best of the bunch?
Best of the bunch, the flock. We had what? Zion.
Yeah.
You don't want to say what he's doing. I don't know if this is a
rated
R show.
Yeah, he's wild. He's wild.
We got Zion.
Wait, hold on. I got a comment on that one.
What did the picture say? Guns and hoes, whatever.
Yeah. What?
Zion.
Guns and buns.
Zion,
or something like that.
Guns and buns. Guns and buns.
Guns and buns.
You know, he looks like the cream of the crop. Guns and buns. Yeah. RJ Barrett's the best. Not the best player, but
it sounds like.
Okay. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah. I knew what Dom was talking about.
Y'all know how me.
Where's Ben Simmons when you need him?
But RJ is doing this in New York City. You would think he'd be Ja or Zion.
That's right.
These guys are playing out in the middle of nowhere. What is Zion escaping? Bourbon Street? Man, sit your ass down. Sit down. Ja Morant playing in Memphis. Everybody's trying to make Memphis sound like the Wild West or 1970s Harlem. Right. Out of here. It's Memphis. It's Memphis. Ain't no bumpy in damn Memphis.
You going out of your way. You going out of your way to make Memphis look like it's that place. It's
exactly.
If it was that place, we'd be reading about like how we read about Chicago each weekend and the statistics and so forth, and Philly, and New York. Like, when's the last time you heard about Memphis? I think the last time we actually heard about Memphis in the news on a regular basis is when Eddie George was playing for the
Titans. Exactly.
Wow.
That's the last time we heard anything about Memphis.
Air McNair, you mean? Steve McNair.
Steve McNair.
Steve McNair, after he got when he got murdered by his jump off.
Right.
We heard about Memphis then, but he wasn't in the league then. But other than that, like, Eddie George is the last time Memphis was really on the map like that. And now we know why Zion is always hurt.
Interesting right here.
Now we know why Zion is always hurt.
Interesting.
Why was he always hurt?
Because he's not focused on basketball activities.
No. Now we know.
So he's hold on.
Eating.
Let me throw this out there. Jose said,
what is he eating?
Zion doing this because he don't want to be there, but doesn't want to ask for a trade.
He already got his money.
Yeah.
He already has his money, unless they got a clause in there that says, hey, if you don't do this, then, or if you request a trade, then we're going to, a portion of the money is not guaranteed or whatever. It's like, again, like, dude, at the sum of his career, I can tell you, the sum of his career is going to be about 3 to 5 full seasons. I think he'll hang around about 8 seasons, 9 seasons, but he will have played only 3 to 5 seasons.
Right.
Full seasons.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I can agree with that.
I got to be honest, guys. The one thing I always remembered about Memphis is barbecue.
Yeah, exactly.
It was always a toss-up between their barbecue, Texas barbecue.
Yeah, and St. Louis.
Remember them being
KC.
Corral.
Yeah, KC, right.
Yeah. Now you got everybody saying, you don't know how gangster Memphis is. Gangster? We're from New York. It's hard for you all to sell gangster to us.
So really? Greg Oden is looking real good right now, huh?
Oh
no! Don't even bring that dude up.
Not that far, Brad. But
hey,
good try.
That's a stretch. That's a stretch.
But,
I mean, compared to what Zion is doing, shoot, Oden is the man right now, son.
Stop! Whoa!
Somewhere Kwame Brown is like, see.
You know he's talking. You know he's talking, right? He's doing a YouTube video right now.
Brown,
exactly.
bro.
Yeah.
No, Greg Oden. Before you bring his name into any conversation, Greg Oden. How many guys in the league have nude pictures released by another dude?
Oh God.
All right, Bishop. This is a family show.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. Before you
Hey,
start
listen, you
talking
gotta read the
Reg,
disclaimer first. You gotta read the
Reg,
disclaimer
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
You gotta
I
throw the
didn't-
disclaimer out there.
I didn't
You
say-
can't just
I
put
didn't describe.
You
I
just
didn't
can't put that up there like that.
I didn't
I don't
describe.
know,
Okay.
man.
You got to warn a brother.
I didn't. I'm just saying.
Hold on.
Saying. It's certain things. As a dude, it's like your name, your image, your likeness, your basic association. Your name shouldn't come up in these conversations. You know what I'm saying? That's like a dude releasing intimate photos of you on the internet. That's not something that should come up.
No.
Well,
in defense of that, it is Pride Month. Let me stop.
But
hey, yo, what?
So what are we?
I
where
just
we going?
seen.
Here we go. Can we read the disclaimer now?
Yeah,
Here's
please.
time. This is time.
Give us the disclaimer.
The views and opinions expressed here on Untitled, no matter how unbridled they are not those of R. Jones. Although he has some pretty disturbing opinions of his own, these are not his opinions. These are not his opinions, and these are volunteer contributors. He doesn't support or advocate any way, shape, or form against any community, for any community. He's just here as a forum to allow people to express themselves.
On a serious note,
wow.
Let's say
time is
Zion
it?
decided he
It's
wanted
not even
out of
9:30.
How many teams you think are going to jump on him right now?
Who?
Zion. If he just said he wants out of New Orleans right now.
No,
is somebody willing to do that high risk, low reward?
Ain't nobody gonna do that. He would have to have
a
crazy year.
Yeah.
He would have to go out there and have a crazy year and ball out of his mind in order to have some kind of trade value, man. Don't nobody want him like that, man.
Dallas would do it.
Well, if you think
Dallas
about
would do it.
I'm saying if you think about it, if he expressed the desire to go play somewhere, meaning that he actually wanted to play,
right?
And you might get what the Pelicans saw for the first 20 games of or whatever, however many games that he was able to play. You may get that version of Zion. Now he's always going to be hurt until he loses that weight.
Exactly.
He's always going to be getting hurt until he loses that weight. But it's just like he has a hamstring issue. Oh, he's gonna, rest this, that, and then he's 20. He's 20. What? 21, 22.
Yeah, he's like.
You got a hamstring issue, and then it turns into like a 4-month worth of rehab for a hamstring issue. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Is it hamstring, hamburger? What
that's what it was. Yeah, emphasis on the ham part.
Can I put something out there? You think he was talking to Anthony Davis at any point?
No. You know what, guys? What's funny is I always say we could go back with us guys together.
Yeah.
I remember, and I hate to always use the word I, but I remember when we had the conversation, I said, man, this guy looks like he gains a lot of weight. Yeah. And he's going to be in New Orleans with all that good food. What the hell is going to happen? And we all was like, you know what? He's young. And now we're talking 4 years later, guys. He looks like.
Yeah. Well, maybe Kyrie can recruit him to Dallas and go there.
Where's he from? Dallas BBQ. Where's he from, Zion?
He's from
Carolina.
South Carolina.
From Carolina,
right?
Yeah, he's from the Carolinas.
Yeah. I was gonna say, why don't he go home during the off season? But
he's from the Carolinas.
We eat pretty good down here too.
Exactly.
I'm shutting the Waffle House down.
Yeah, exactly. Anywhere down there, South Carolina, Georgia,
Yeah, I forgot. My bad.
If you got an appetite, it ain't the place to go.
No.
Maybe he was with my man that got them wings down in Atlanta.
Oh, what's that dude's name?
Lou Williams.
Lou Williams.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he is with Lou.
Pepper Lou.
He don't want no wings. He want breast, thighs.
Yeah.
Ribs.
Let me get the 30-piece with
No, he,
all breast.
apparently he liked the fake breast. I mean,
Oh.
For y'all that don't know, they actually in the South, they actually use Waffle House. FEMA actually uses Waffle House during storms and hurricanes.
Right?
Are you serious?
Right, exhibition. They use if Waffle House is open.
Waffle House is always open.
I was about to say
Always.
Waffle House is
They
always
never
open.
close.
So
They
guess
never
what?
close.
If a hurricane comes and wipes out everything in half of North Carolina, but don't touch a Waffle House, we're good. Everybody go back to their normal business. Waffle House is open. Enjoy yourself.
If you eat
Serious.
chicken and waffles
FEMA
at 3 in the
uses
morning,
Waffle
then
House.
that's
Yeah.
a problem.
Waffle House is shit. I don't care what nobody says.
That means even during a Hurricane 5, I would have somewhere to eat.
It seemed like they have people sleeping in the back at Waffle House because it's always open. It's always on time. It's always open on time.
I was advised not to go there.
Listen. I
told you that.
I went to Georgia.
Down in Georgia, they said don't go to Waffle
I went to Georgia, and I said I'm going to go visit. I'm not going to go inside. I was waiting for a fight to break out, so I could videotape. Yeah.
Wow.
No, hold on. I gotta tell you. So last week, this kid comes to school and he's got on straight up Waffle House flip flops. It literally said Waffle House on it.
No, it doesn't.
And so when he came in, I said, "Are you planning on fighting somebody today?"
Wow.
Y'all giving Waffle
Come on, the Waffle House.
name,
It's not
man.
that. The Waffle House ain't that bad.
Where else?
It's the people that go to the Waffle House that make it bad.
Where else are you gonna get pancakes, waffles,
and
chicken,
toast, two
Country
scrambled
gravy.
eggs, either grits or hash browns, and an orange juice. For $6. That's
there you go.
That's one meal.
There you go.
One meal.
Where's the bacon?
Yeah. It's inexpensive to buy, but it's very expensive on your health later.
They make the best bacon in the country.
Yes, they do.
All jokes aside.
Yes, they do.
My wife and I went to IHOP. She ordered a meal. She got the bacon. I knew what she wanted to say. She waited till she got home. Called IHOP and said, "This is just a suggestion. If you can do it, can y'all please go talk to Waffle House and figure out how they make their bacon?"
Wow.
Nice.
Thank you, concerned customer.
Nice.
Yeah. Well,
right.
You also know in the Waffle House, the grease that they cook in, the cook uses that in his hair.
I was about to say, Thank you.
Right there on the job. Right there on the job. He'll just put his hands in there. Slick his hair back.
That's the same stuff that Ben Simmons put on for that video.
And you know what the beauty of all
That's
this
what's
is?
made them glisten.
Yep.
You go to Waffle House.
Waffle House grease.
You're watching them cook your food. You can actually watch them make your food.
And scratch underneath their arms.
Everything.
That's not exactly a ringing endorsement. That's not exactly.
I love it. I love it.
Oh man.
Digging in their ear, looking at what they pull out.
And somewhere Zion is licking his lips.
Hey, yo, what?
Dominic Donato, and I endorse this.
No, thank you. I'm glad I
love it.
It sounds like a road trip need to happen. Road trip need to happen.
You go into the Waffle House, and if you dressed in regular outside clothes, you're the oddball because everybody in there got on pajamas.
Have you seen? Y'all should look up the SNL skit on the Waffle House. Oh, it's hilarious. That one
I
was
will
good.
say this, guys, before we move on.
Yeah,
I do have that bougie tendency, and there's a place I don't know if they have it where y'all live, or probably have it where Bishop's at, called First Watch.
Oh yeah, it's expensive.
Now they're on point.
Really?
Y'all never been? If you ever come down here, it's expensive.
Right.
First Watch.
Yeah, first watch. It's
first watch.
Okay.
First watch is a fifth.
And we talk about everything on this show.
Oh,
Say
yeah.
that,
Damn right.
Yeah, I'm
Damn right.
talking about food.
Dom, you
got
go on
my
the first.
attention.
Everything.
Dom, you go on the first watch by yourself for breakfast. You spending like $35,
Yeah.
and that's before the
Yeah.
tip. That's before
Dang.
the tip
Really?
because they want
Everything is what do they call that now, Bishop? That grass fed home.
Organic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
it's
country
like
in the woods somewhere.
Oh yeah.
farm to your plate.
Okay.
From the
Yeah,
Cage.
farm, farm stuff.
Cage
Okay.
free and all that stuff. Yeah.
From the
I
farm
pay
to
for
your
that.
plate.
I pay
Wow.
for that. I pay for that.
All right.
All right.
But their bacon still can't touch the Waffle House, huh?
No.
All right.
No.
Yo, fellas,
Yeah.
let me move on to this last subject. This is not
What?
sports related. This
We-
is
Did you
why.
guys talk about Chris Paul being waived?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we started
yeah.
off talking
You
about
late,
that.
dog. You late.
Well,
Yeah.
I had a date with my young daughter. We went to see
Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
Little Mermaid. So if
Oh,
anybody
Sure, you right.
all
Sure, you right.
if anybody needs the Siskel and Ebert review on a Little Mermaid, holla at the bishop.
Okay.
'Cause I watched the whole thing. I watched the whole thing.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. I hear you.
All right, that's nice. That's
Yes,
nice.
it is.
We excuse you for that.
From the men, man. That's father-daughter things, man.
There you
It's
go.
all good. It's all good.
Big up to
I
that
was
brother.
gonna go tomorrow.
Wait a minute. Which daughter did you take?
My 10-year-old.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. All right.
My 10-year-old. No, not
All
the
right.
adult one. Not the adult
Okay.
one.
Okay.
You got a 10-year-old?
I got a 10-year-old, I got a 12-year-old, and I got a 27-year-old.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
And he's only 30.
Yeah,
He's
I
only
know.
30
That's
years
why I'm
old.
like,
Go
dang.
I took a little sabbatical.
Yeah. See,
You certainly did.
you skipped one decade. And
Exactly.
Yeah, I had to get it right.
It was a drop.
Right.
It was a drop.
Well-
right. Yeah.
I can't with you guys. I swear, y'all are stupid.
Leave that bishop alone.
Yo, here we go.
All right.
Social media.
Oh.
The good, the bad, and the ugly. And there's plenty of the bad and ugly. Yo, I'm gonna start by saying I hate it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
I hate Facebook.
Twitter's the devil.
Yeah, I don't know.
I hate all of them. And as a matter of fact, the only one I probably would mess with is, believe it or not, the one you just said, Twitter.
Yeah.
I would probably mess with that first. And I haven't been on that for a while. I'm not gonna lie. But if I had to,
Man, listen.
Facebook, I can't stand it. I hate it to death. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'll post stuff in the sports group or whatnot, but other than no.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand it. I'm not gonna lie. And there's reasons for that. Yo, I was looking. Matter of fact, let me see something real quick. Give me a second. I was looking at something about the negative effects, man. You know what I mean? And yeah, go ahead, Dave.
R hates Facebook so much he has 3 accounts.
Actually, that's 2, but that's not. Actually, it's 2. It's 2.
You got a burner account?
Wow. Running. Durant is his man,
Oh, yeah.
Gentlemen, I do not have burner accounts. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, that's what people with burner accounts say.
Exactly. No one admits to having a burner account.
No burner account. I'm just saying, like again, getting back to the whole negativity, man. You got, especially with the young kids, you understand? They're exposed to bullying, rumor spreading, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And unrealistic views of other people's lives and the peer pressure of that. You understand?
Yeah.
I gotta be honest with y'all. Sometimes I feel like that. I'm not gonna lie. This is why I don't do a lot more other things, because I feel that pressure of putting them on social media. I really do. I'm not gonna lie to you. And Dave, I think you can relate with what I'm saying a bit, because we talked about that previously a while ago.
Yes.
You understand? And it's like you're under so much pressure You understand? And really, I'm a guy. I shouldn't care about what people think and whatnot, and just do what I got to do, and that's it. And damn the negative comments if there's any.
Yeah.
But it does weigh in the back of your head. It's like you feel like you have to measure up in a way.
Yeah.
You understand?
So is that I'm just curious.
Good.
Is that something that you would have regardless of whether it's social media or not? Would that be something that you would experience, that feeling or whatever, if you in your everyday life, at work, with your family, but social media is just another medium that you experience those feelings in? Because again, on social media, it's people behind a keyboard.
Right.
On social media, it's people expressing themselves that don't hold that place in your life, that can't speak into you, like somebody who, like if one of us said, your slip is showing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're doing I don't know, you speeding. Then you would say, well, what do you mean? Or somebody online saying, well, you bugging. It's like, dude, like I don't even know you, so your opinion is not even valuable to me.
And I get what you're saying exactly. You know what I mean?
But
that's how
remember, again, guys, I always go back to conversations we've had in the past, and I always looked at social media. Y'all heard me say it a million times: the gift and the curse.
Yeah.
Yes.
After 2011 in Egypt with Mubarak and the uprising, how social media became that influence where they actually ran this ruler. If y'all remember, if not, people out there can Google it. Social media ran this man out of office. If y'all remember the uprising in Egypt, nobody knew what was going on.
And it was a lie. It was all a lie.
Yeah, some of these people got on social media, and this guy was gone. But now you're going back to 2000. That was 2011, guys. So we're talking 12 years ago. Now what has it become? Is it more of a curse? Because you know what, guys? Other than what I do in the paint with that on this day on Facebook, it's normally it's something dealing with the military.
Yeah,
I'll find something and post about the military, and then there's a military group that I know.
Okay.
And same with Twitter. But Twitter, I go on sometimes just to aggravate people. You know, just to like rub dirt. You know, have a good day, especially Knicks fans because they're so bizarre. But other than that, I think the bad thing about all of this, guys, it was meant to have some kind of fun, some interaction.
Yeah.
And somewhere along the line, people started thinking this was real life. And it just did a hard left. And it really never came back after that. It's just.
Yeah, well, there was a time when social media, it was an even playing field. And then at some point, there became a hierarchy.
Right.
So like someone put up there the influencers and so forth, and so people became famous.
Right.
And so they're influencers and streamers, and so people put more stock into the value because social media was sort of an abstract concept, and we kind of made it what we wanted it to be for us. You go on the internet, and there used to be. What is it? AOL had the black chat. Were, and very Black Planet. And then there was I used to go on a lot of sports groups and do that kind of stuff. And then there started becoming levels to this.
Right.
And so I think that's when it took a turn because now people's opinions way differently, and people started putting more stock into what was said in social media, and it transferred over into the real world.
So do you guys remember Facebook was started to basically, the guy was frustrated by the fact that the founder was frustrated by the fact that he couldn't get any girls and so forth. So he started Facebook so that he could basically talk about and put out negative perceptions on females, on women, because he was involuntarily celibate or whatever. whatever the case may be. That's what the origin of Facebook was.
Wow. And it was college. It was in college.
It was in college.
College, yes.
Then when regular public started getting involved in Facebook, I remember I used it as a place where I could reconnect with people that I hadn't seen, or reconnect with people from high school, reconnect with, I remember, I know that guy.
Right.
Oh, wow, you know this dude too?
And that's the good of this.
Right.
Exactly. That's the very good.
Yeah.
But is it really? Because what that does is
at the time.
Right, but what that does is, I don't know if you guys so I'm not going to get religious or anything like that, but I don't know if in the Bible it speaks of the mark of the beast and so forth.
Right.
And so it doesn't literally mean the mark.
Right.
It could mean the society that we live in. So you have these phones and everybody has a phone. So I know who you know. I can track who you know. I can track who you communicate with. I can track your sleep patterns. I can track what you buy. I can track what you look at on the internet. I can track pretty much anything that you do. And some people have gotten so dependent on their phones that they don't even bring a wallet. They got all their information on the phone. So I have everything that I and it's also a tracking device.
Yes.
So I have everything that I need to know on this piece of equipment, and you're voluntarily carrying it around, and you paying me to monitor you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I wanted to go back with Facebook. Like, I joined Facebook specifically because my son had just gone to college.
Okay.
And he was away, and so he was on Facebook, and Facebook allowed me to see, what he was doing, not monitoring him, but it was more like I could say to my wife, "Oh, he posted something today. He looks good." Right. As opposed to, having to call all the time, "How you doing?" and all this stuff. I could just see that, gives me a little insight to what's going on in his life up there. He was all the way up in Buffalo. Right. And so I remember when I joined and I requested him as a friend, and he was like, "Oh, Dad, why do you want to be on Facebook?" And I said, "Oh, I just wanted to check it out. Some people I know are on it and stuff like that." But it was really gave me a window into what he was doing up there.
Right.
And then I started to reconnect with people, and that's where I felt it was good. Right. But with anything with technology, it can be used against us.
For sure.
And we're talking now, everybody's talking about AI.
Yeah.
And to Bishop's point with the mark of the beast, my son and I, we were talking about, where does that fit in terms of AI? And some people, I'm sorry, Bishop, I'll let you speak. Just one more point I want to get across is that they even ask, because now you can ask AI to write stories and do all these things, and they basically asked AI, about the end of times, and AI was able to detail, what it might look like, even from an AI standpoint. And so it delves into some real scary stuff.
Yeah, that Chat GBT, exactly.
Yes,
so you also got to remember too, like the social media, it's all based on a persona. So very rarely, like if you meet somebody on social media and they're expressing themselves or whatever, and then you meet the person in real life, the two sometimes don't connect.
Exactly.
And
they don't match.
It's very rare. It's very rare that so I feel like if I met you guys in person, except for Dom, we're working on that, Dom. We're working on that, Dom. We're going to fix that. And what you guys portray is who you guys are.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes all the social media is, you can put this persona of who I am, or this subconscious of who I am, but that's not really who the person is.
Yeah.
And they use that to soothe their psyche
Yeah.
or whatever it is, because it's like when you go on these Twitter or you go on Instagram, everybody's life is fantastic.
Oh,
Everybody's living lavish.
Yeah.
Everybody they're posting all of this stuff. You should be envious of me. You should, look how good I'm living. Look how good I'm eating. Look where I'm at. This and that.
Yep.
And it's like, if that's truly what your life was, you wouldn't have time to post these things online to get people like me, normal people, to like what it is that you're doing.
Yeah.
You're too busy living your life. You could care less about whether I like what it is that you're doing or not. And I think what happens is we get caught up in that whole thing, and it's like social media. It's like I could take it, I could leave it, and it's not like I don't believe everything that people post. That's why I don't go in there and post anything about, hey, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing, or this is who I'm in a relationship with, or this and that.
Yeah, that's a whole another thing. Yeah.
I talk about sport. I talk about sports, and anybody that I know, that I connect with, when I see them post and stuff like that, I immediately pick up the phone, or I communicate with them privately, just to say, bro, why do I need to know that? Why do I need to know?
The one good thing I found about it, like, not hypothetically, but a lot of times when I go somewhere, because I don't keep in touch with a lot of my family. So those that might see, my brother, my whatever is going, they at least know they could see because I don't keep in touch with them.
Right.
To be honest. So if that's their way to somehow or another stay in my life, if you want to call it that. But it's, again, it started out great. It was like somebody said, that's how I joined. I knew a friend from back in school.
Yes.
And I don't know if y'all saw the movie Central Intelligence with Rock and Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Somebody requested his friendship, and that's how I was. Somebody request my friendship, and I would say, man, if I hit no, does it go to them and say, I don't want to be your friend? I'm like, I'm just accept, yes. And I started saying, I don't even know half these motherfuckers. So how do I get rid of them?
A friend of a friend, and that
if I get rid of them, does it send them a nasty gram like Dominic don't like you no more? So I was in that crosshairs of
kill yourself.
Then I just thought, you know what? It did bring people that I haven't seen in years.
Right.
And we actually, got back together. We've seen each other in person again after, 30 some odd years. That was the part I like.
Same here.
But then the Bishop's point, has it gotten so diluted that you don't know? Again, we don't know these people.
We don't. And even if you knew them 40 years ago, they're not the same people. I mean, I went to school in California. I graduated high school. It's 40 years now, 1983. And when I graduated, 3 days later, I was back in New York. And until social media, I did not have any contact with any of those people for 30 years.
Right.
And then we reconnected slowly but surely. And then I started finding that there was a whole community of people, and many of them that I was friends with, and it felt good to reconnect with them.
Most definitely.
But again, like you said, then you start getting requests from people that, were they knew somebody.
Right.
And then you feel the same way, like, okay, do I accept or not? And then you got, next thing you know, you got 1,000 friends.
Right. See,
what are they doing now, guys? If you log on sometimes, you go down and you'll see like maybe a friend or this person's a friend of all.
People you may know.
I be thinking to myself, I barely know R. I barely know Dave. Why do I want to know these clowns?
That's all. With those type of people that are looking to add you as a friend and they don't even know you. To me, and this is just me in my opinion.
That's spooky, R.
It's not only spooky, but it's an ego based thing too, because it's a need to get. Oh, I wonder if I could max out my friends. If I get 5,000, I mean, it seems like that's their goal. It's to attain so many.
That sounds like Instagram. Because if you get a certain amount of followers on Instagram, I think your profile and your ad money goes up.
Yeah,
so,
it goes up. That's
so your
true.
goal is to put content on there that make people want to follow you.
Right. Like YouTube. Like this. Or not to change course, but
no, it's all good.
Like, how do we find Untitled? We're not on YouTube no more, are we?
No, we actually are. That's a whole nother thing.
Because I beat this horse to death when we started doing this. We got 9,000 people on Independent. And we get 6 likes every week. That's kind of whack. Because the more people that hit like, the more exposure we get.
Right.
And there may be a day or somebody could benefit monetarily off of it.
For sure. Exactly.
And again, I always look at our group. We got hundreds of people that'll chime in like, damn, whatever. But we got all those people in the paint. And I used to say this every other week.
Yeah.
Damn, I go on the paint and the Facebook. Hey guys, why ain't we?
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's not done. But how do we find it now on YouTube?
You know what? I have it under Untitled. Okay. I do.
Oh, so it's on YouTube under Untitled.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Whoa! Wait a minute. Is this the PG Untitled, or is this your other videos Untitled?
Oh, here we go. Come on.
I don't want to know. Yo, look at AB. Look at AB's face. Look at AB's face. He didn't think about that part. He didn't think about that part. So just be careful.
So let me work that one out. Don't go
exactly.
Don't go there yet, because
exactly. You see the ski mask with silicone gloves on.
Oh man.
Let me work that. Let me work that one out. Let me work that one out.
Because you know what, Art? It's also like, if it's on YouTube, it's also easier to share too.
Right.
Like, we can't share nothing on Facebook.
Right.
It on Facebook.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. True that.
So we need to get those links and
get that going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like we did with In the Paint.
And that's another thing. You just mentioned about In the Paint and whatnot, and the whole. You got like over 600 people.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn near 630, if I'm not mistaken. And it frustrates the hell out of me. But you know what? I had to have a talk with myself, and I said, I'm not doing this for them. I'm doing this for me.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what matters first and foremost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you get on board, if you support, I accept it. But if not, I'm like, okay, I'm not really doing it for you. I'm doing it for me.
Yeah. But you know what they always say, support is free.
Yeah. Well,
you could support this program and not pay a penny.
Exactly.
So maybe just a suggestion or idea that came to my head. If there's a way afterwards to edit the program, take the highlights of the program,
right,
and then share the clips in the group, you know, on Facebook, and then people get a sort of like a teaser,
right,
of what it is, and then they might be like, you know what? Well, maybe I want to check this out, the full version of it.
For sure, that's a smart idea.
That's good, Dave. But a good example of what we're talking about is right now there's somebody, whatever their names are, it says Facebook user.
Right.
That's Jose.
Right. There's somebody that's actually watching this right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure.
Right. Somebody actually, probably on Facebook, I assume. Right. Because it's Facebook user.
Right.
So it shows me that somebody has access to it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay. And again, support is free. It's like love. Love is free. Support is free. And that's why I go back to the YouTube part. It's easier while you're watching it to hit that little arrow that says share.
Yeah.
Share it on Facebook. We can share the link on Instagram. We can share the link and the whole video on Twitter. And you somehow, slowly but surely, again, maybe because I have a degree.
You can do that, but you can do that with StreamYard.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Because
I
have
just
StreamYard.
don't know how to find it no more. Huh?
Yeah, because what you do with StreamYard is you can have it go to different platforms.
Yes.
And then you could also set it up to air later.
Right.
You know,
yes, you can.
There are different ways.
I just know where to find it so I can share.
Yeah.
Well, Dom, I'm gonna hit you up. You know what I'm saying? Probably not tonight, but tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we can go over this stuff. Same with you, Dave. Same with you, Bishop and Reg. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just don't send us like ours only fan.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, what?
Never mind that, brother. Never mind that. That's not, don't worry about it. That's not happening. That's not happening.
This is just corrupting y'all, man.
I think we need to refresh the disclaimer.
I said, yo, next thing you know, you had ours fans only.
Is this right?
Make it rain. Make it rain.
What is that? What's going on here? What's going on?
Tell you, I blame Bishop. We were doing good. Bishop comes on. Now we got to start explaining.
Exactly.
Putting ratings on it. PG-13, R.
Wow.
18 and over.
You already know.
You're giving rated R a whole new meaning.
That's the point. You got it, man. That's the point. That's the point I was trying to say. That's the point I was trying to say. I didn't say any. I said a ski mask. I said Vaseline or petroleum jelly.
That's it. All right. I'm out.
You know what, R? I know we're running out of time.
Yes, sir.
And we're probably not going to get to that last block.
Probably not, but I'm gonna save that for another one.
Just let me give you one hint before we go.
For sure.
The best part of all of that preparing shit is pay yourself first.
Yeah.
Just pay yourself first.
Pay yourself first.
Whatever it is, $10 a month, a week. Pay yourself first, and you'll see an improvement. And if you keep doing it,
I like that.
Here's a strange thing. I'm gonna say this before y'all go. You know what I always thought? Like everybody on here has a job. Other than my dumb ass. But
no, you're the smart one.
You're the smart one.
You're the smart one.
Everybody on here has a job, right? Everybody on here, sometime during a year, 2 years, whatever, gets a pay raise.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I always think that pay raise
I don't know about that.
Has found money.
Those of us that work for the city.
Right. It's found money. Because if you weren't getting it 2 weeks ago and you surviving, of course you want to get greedy. Just don't fall into the more you make, the more you spend.
Yeah.
Every time you get a raise, that's found money. That's like that paying yourself. And you at 47 years old, whatever, for the youngins out there.
Yeah.
At 47, 50 years old, you'll be surprised at what you did just by paying yourself. Without getting into all the investments and
we're gonna get into that next week. I promise. You understand? Because I know you guys got, each one of you got jewels, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? As well as myself. So I'll be looking forward to that conversation.
Hey, are you getting married?
Huh?
Are we invited to your wedding?
Oh.
When you're looking for houses in Jersey.
Yeah, that's the trip to Jersey. Oh, okay. The cat's out of the bag.
Oh, that's all.
Yeah. I'll be giving those out. I'll be giving those out, fellas. You know what I'm saying? So that
what? So it's true.
What's why not? What the hell is wrong?
Well, last time you were so anti-love.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Not R.
Nah, not me. Not
me. For Romeo, man.
There you go.
So you went from survivor to participant.
Right.
Nice.
Wow. See, there you go. And see, that's why these social media personas is not the same as the real.
Exactly. That's why
if I'm not mistaken, right now he looked like he blushing.
I was about to say that. That's that haze. That's that haze in New York.
You're gonna go to R's page and it's gonna be playing Gloria Gaynor. I Will Survive.
Dave, I was actually joking, and now I'm starting to think I might be going to a wedding.
I think you are onto something.
Wait a minute.
Life is
I'm gonna end this, okay? Because y'all are way out of pocket right now.
Just don't wear black to you. Just don't
no.
Nah. I gotta wear some black. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, gotta have some white and pink.
Yeah.
Bright and shit, happy. Yeah.
Dark skin dudes wear yellow, white.
Right, yeah. There you go.
They can wear anything. They can wear anything.
There you go.
The funeral we just went to in Florida. Chad was there. It was actually his grandmother.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
We all wore white and pink.
Wow.
God bless her.
Man, listen, I ain't never seen a group of men in pink look so pretty in my life, man. Don, we was looking good, weren't we, Don?
There you go. There you go.
That shit look. I look at the pictures and I was like,
yeah,
this shit looks.
Yeah, and again, our condolences, brother.
Thank you. I started lining up his beard. Now we know.
I know. I'm hard, man. Please, I need to get out of North Carolina.
Took the edge off his commentary.
He
took the edge off his commentary.
He blurred his background now.
I was joking.
Listen.
What is going on?
We're gonna have a conversation like this.
What happened?
Yeah.
Unhinged sex. The unhinged portion of the show. You're dumb. You a whisperer, Dom. Yo, you figured that. You figured that the
Dom got that one. Yep.
You figured out the
matter of fact, I'm going to get Bishop this time, and we're driving down.
Oh, there we go.
Wow.
There we go.
Boom.
Convoy.
All right.
Let me cut this. That's it. We out of here.
Don't run.
You know I'm running.
All right. We're continuing.
The best part of the show. This is the best part of the show.
We're continuing the chat.
Yeah, we're gonna continue the chat. But other than that,
what's the world coming to? Ours in love. What's the world coming to?
Wait. Pause.
We all love you, man. We love you all.
Yes.
Chad, don't pay no mind.
You got hit by a Cupid?
Yep. Exactly.
You deserve to be happy too.
That's right.
Listen.
Find love
You know what? He hasn't been angry come late. Y'all notice?
Before you go,
he hasn't been angry.
Before you go, 1, 2, 3, 4. Me, Dave, Reg, Bishop. We're all married.
Yes.
Okay. That's
join the fray, man.
Exactly.
Come on.
Yeah, no doubt.
Listen.
I
don't know. I don't know.
Reg. Don't ruin it, Reg.
I don't know.
Yeah, come on, Reg. We got a good thing going.
That's a big step now.
No, it ain't.
I just got rid of that problem.
See?
That's another show. All right.
You know.
Yo.
Hey, listen. You roll over and you don't punch in the morning. You got a good one.
Wow.
Hey,
no doubt.
Me and Oz around the same age.
Exactly.
My brother deserves happiness and peace.
Exactly.
And we're here to support you.
Exactly. I know all for about 45 years. And
right.
It'd be nice to see him happy for a change.
We're bringing the clown out. Just
Wait.
Tell your family, these two clowns, we're here for the jokes.
All right. Wait.
I'm working on my speech now.
I told Chad, before you go,
how high can you jump?
I told Chad's mother when she was coming into the church, I gave her a hug, Dawn, I love you, but I'm here for the jokes. We can do all that crying stuff. I'm here for the jokes.
Yep.
I just joke.
Yo.
We're here for you all.
I feel you.
Yeah, we definitely.
Hold on. Mad love to y'all. Of course.
All right.
That's it. Check it out. Y'all got
All right.
He's running, Dave. All right.
He's running.
Hey, so when y'all
run, Forrest, run, Forrest, run.
Oh, check it out. That's it. Listen.
Y'all say y'all back on next week, right?
Yeah, for sure, brother. For sure.
I'll send you the link, Chad. Don't worry.
All right.
So,
all
right, fellas.
All right, brothers. All right, Chad. Nice meeting you.
I'll be a little bit more active next week.
No doubt, brother.
All right.